Alright gamers. Alright gamers. This is going to be my tutorial for the Jack 3 fight. This is probably the most straightforward fight. The most important part is going to be the first 2 shots in the beginning. So if you want to slow it down, make sure you do. The order of the eyes is 1 shot to the head, 1 shot to kill the undermost one, the one that's underneath his, like basically where his fucking, his wee-wee would be. That one is going to die first. Then you're going to drop down and you're going to saw his right ribs, then his tail, then his right elbow, finish the head, left elbow, left ribs, and then the one on his back. So for those of you who like want to write that down, if you like learn better that way, I will also probably like write up a written version of how to do this fight, just like which eyes in what order. But for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. But just for you guys that want to do this, you can actually start the animation for grabbing the serum pretty quickly by lining up your crosshair right along. I can't aim at her because she's a friendly person, but like right at her feet, like where the line on her shoe is right here. Look straight down and put the bottom of your crosshair there, and then just look at her, and then do that. And then you confirm. So the most important thing is to make sure that you have your Albert pistol selected and that the enhanced ammo is on. The moment that you gain control of Ethan after Jack slams you down, you're going to shoot him in the head once, and you're going to walk forward just a bit. When I say just a bit, I mean just a bit. Don't walk too far forward. Shoot him once here, and then you're going to just walk. See how I just like walked a little bit forward and I stopped moving? Because I'm going to look down this hole in the ground, and I can see his the eye from here. Right there. And then 1 shot will kill it. What a lot of people do is they try to just like walk forward as much as they can, and then they walk to a point where like the purpose of walking here is to get the best angle that you can to get that shot. If you watch my record video, I actually missed the 2nd shot, and I was super panicking because if I missed the cycle, then I would have lost the run. Shoot him once in the head, walk forward, and shoot the 2nd eye, and then you can drop down immediately, switch to the saw, and start right-clicking his right ribs, swap to the Glock, do some damage to the eye, on the tail, start sawing the elbow, and sprint forward, start right-clicking his head, run to the left elbow. Whoops, you want to do like all right clicks for the saw. Pop that, go to the left ribs. And then here I like to swap to the Glock and do some damage here, but it's not like so faster. So that's the fight. And something I'm gonna say real quick, so that way in case you guys didn't know, you can deal damage to the eyes before they pop, but you cannot pop the eyes unless both of Jack's hands, his front 2 hands, unless both of them are on the ground. So when you kill this first eye, his hands are on the ground. They're on the platforms, right? The wooden platform that you're standing on. And then every other eye, you have to wait until his elbows are on the ground. So when you see me using the Glock on the back tail, you'll see me wait to see, because you can kind of see the camera shake. And then that's when I decide to do the final shot. So like right here. Oops. Doing damage, and right when the 2nd arm hits the ground, then you can finish it off. So once again, go to the head next, then the other elbow, then to the ribs, and if you still have ammo left in your Glock, you shoot that into here, and then finish off here. So at this point, make sure that you reload your Albert pistol. You don't need to grab the healing or anything. Just make sure that your Albert pistol is loaded and that it's on enhanced ammo. He's going to come out of the water again and hold backwards. That way you get a better angle, and then make sure you aim for the eye. The head can kind of move in weird ways, especially if you don't get up consistently. So make sure you aim for the eye. Don't just like shoot and like aim at the same part of the screen you usually do. Make sure that you're aiming for the eye. Make sure that you're like tracing your crosshair on the eye so you don't miss, because it is very easy to miss here if you're not paying attention. While he's dying here, you want to delete your items, or the New Game Plus items. So I do pistol, saw, enhanced ammo, infinite ammo, and then walking shoes. And that is just to set up the first Allen skip, which happens during the Mia videotape. But yeah, that's pretty straightforward. That's the tutorial for how to do Jack 3. Hope this is helpful for you guys. And thanks for watching, and good luck on your runs, gamers.